Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got some more Monster High stuff to talk about because I completely forgot there was some G3 leaks the other day. So, yeah, that's my mistake. I completely forgot to mention G3 Nefera in the video that I made yesterday, as well as the new, G3, I think they're G3, but there were some new pet keychains as well as a new playset that was found. And in addition to that, I also want to talk about the Mycene dolls in this video, just because we do have better stock photos now, and it's all Mattel, so without further ado, let us begin. So to kick us off, first we have some confirmation of Nefera receiving her first doll in G3. The reason that it can be deduced that this is most likely her G3 doll rather than a Cree production is due to the fact that the word Cree production is nowhere to be seen in this title. Usually they say Cree production in the title, so I'd say that's one of the main things that points to this being her G3 doll rather than a Cree production, which she is currently very likely to get next year. Next year, the Cree productions that we're going to get are going to be Meowlity and Persephone for the 2-pack, Operetta, Toralei, and most likely Nefera. Though I don't know if there's been confirmation of Nefera or she's just speculated, but considering it's the Campus Stroll line, most likely it's going to be Nefera. But this is about her G3 doll. So we've actually known what she's going to look like in G3 for quite some time. This concept art has existed as long as the show has, because she's been in the show since season 1, which came out in 2022. I think. Is that when the show started airing? I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually remember the passage of time. But yeah, this design was used for Nefera in the show, and most likely is reflective of what her doll is going to look like. She has mostly teal hair, black streaks, and some gold streaks as well. Though the black streaks only seem to be present on her hair in the show, because on the artwork that I'm assuming may be meant for her doll, she doesn't actually have those black streaks. Hopefully she does have them though, I like the contrast that it adds. But yeah, Nefera looks pretty good. I like this artwork, and again, I've said this before, but I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that they just randomly threw some pink into her dress. Well, I guess it's a top and a skirt. I don't like that they just randomly incorporated pink, though, and it's on her shoes as well. I do like the snake heels, though. That's cute, and I think something they've actually done for Nefera before, so it definitely feels like a G1 reference, but also, Monster High loves their object heels, so can't really be surprised by that. Overall, though, I think Nefera's doll is going to be very pretty, and this means this will be our first interpretation of G3. No, what am I trying to say? This will be G3's first interpretation of a big sister body type, because Nefera's obviously, she's older, so it makes sense for her to be, different from the other dolls. You know, like how in G1 there was a big sister body? There's a chance they'll make a new big sister body for G3. I'm honestly just yapping here. I could be wrong. Maybe she'll just end up having, the same body sculpt as, who's a character that's, taller, but maybe, Spectra's body type? Spectra's a bit taller, isn't she? Or is she the same height as Cleo? I don't know. But I think Nefera should be taller, so maybe it'll be like Abby's height, but with, Cleo and Venus and Spectra's proportions? I don't know what to expect. She's not really curvy, so maybe it'll be more like Frankie's body, because Frankie has, a pretty thin body, but they're taller, so maybe it'll be something like that. I don't know, all we can really do is speculate. We don't have any leaks of Nefera's doll currently. But yeah, she'll be $25 and she's expected for fall of 2025. And can I just ramble real quick? I haven't been doing that all video, but can I just ramble real quick about how, I hate how slow the releases for new characters are in G3. It's been 2 years and we only have 20 characters. It's very, very slow. Hopefully they pick up the pace soon. In G1, they were dropping 8 new characters minimum a year. They were dropping tons of new characters all the time. I don't know why I said 8 minimum, it was way more than that. They would introduce whole waves of new characters and they would come out and be on the shelves all at once. And now in G3, it's kind of staggered. We had Venus in January, Caddy started showing up in April to May, and Spectra started showing up in also the summer, July. The releases are just very staggered, they're still a part of the same assortment, but it takes so long for them to appear. Hopefully hopefully that's not the case anymore. I would really like Nefera to be on the shelves with other new characters at the same time, like having them all put out at once, but I don't know. If anyone has any insight on why G3 is kind of slow to add new characters, feel free to let me know, because I just don't get it currently. We also have this new Monster High pet keychain assortment that's going to come out. I think these are going to be blind bags similar to the G1 blind bags that released recently. The ones that didn't include Cleo and Claudine, but did include Invisibility and Skeleta, just like the most random characters ever. Yeah, I think it'll be something like that. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Maybe this will be like from a different brand. I don't know. It'll be cute though. It could be G3, it could be G1. I suspect it's gonna be G1, but if it's G3, that'd be cute too. I don't have as much to say about this one. And finally, we have the Boutique Hotel playset. I think this sounds pretty cool. It's gonna be $100 and release in fall of 2025. I don't know what to expect from this. It's probably a G3 thing. G1 doesn't really do playsets anymore because it's more like a collector, adult-oriented line, and adults don't really play with playsets. I like to, sometimes. But, you know, that's how the executives see it. But yeah, this playset sounds cool. It sounds like a little, like, maybe it's like a little folding hotel house thing. I don't know. Like, it would be nice if it, like, folds up to, like, take up less space or something. Overall, this thing sounds cool. I hope we get more pictures for it soon. Considering it's $100, most likely it's just going to be, like, a kind of, like, decently sized big playset that doesn't come with an exclusive doll, because let's be honest, it would suck if this thing had an exclusive doll, because it's so expensive, $100. So, yeah. I don't think this will have one, though. It would say, with blank, most likely Draculaura. It'd be like, with Draculaura doll, if there was a doll included, so I don't think we have to worry about that. And now, onto the Mycene stuff, because I did say I wanted to include Mycene in this video. So, yeah, these are the stock photos for Barbie. Why did I just forget both of their names? Madison and Chelsea. Yeah, I almost said Noli. I had to catch myself there. I wish Noli was a part of this collection. I get that it took a year for Noli to be introduced, but also she was in Mycene as soon as the second line. Like, the first line was these three characters, yeah. But then the second line, which was the Spring Break collection, I think, I could be wrong, featured Noli, so it's not like it took very long for Noli to be introduced. I don't know. I just think she deserved to be here. It's kind of unfortunate that she isn't, but maybe it's for the best, because these dolls, I like them. You know, like, my favorites are probably Barbie and Chelsea. I do feel like Barbie was done really well. The fabric hat is really nice. I like the materials used for her. Chelsea is pretty as well. I am disappointed that her coat was made into a bit of a trench coat and wasn't like that cute little short coat that she had before in the concept art. And she lost the butterfly clips. But she's still pretty, you know? Madison, meanwhile, has like a paper shirt, and it just looks really cheap. I feel bad for her. She deserved better. But here we get a peek of their boxes. We did get to see them before from the in-store photos, but now we get to see Barbie's box as well. She does have a heart in the background. I guessed correctly what the shape was going to be behind her. Honestly, it wasn't that hard to guess, because all of them are wearing their shape in some way, except for Chelsea. Chelsea's not wearing a flower anywhere on her outfit, but she has a flower behind her. I don't know. Maybe there is a heart somewhere and I'm just not seeing it, but yeah. I do still think the packaging for these is underwhelming. Like, I don't know, I feel like Mattel's really been phoning it in with the packaging on collector dolls like this. Like, it's kind of giving Gulux Gulia an Out of Fright operetta. You know, where it's just like a pretty basic box and they just put pictures of the character on the back of the box and they're like, yep, here's your Mycene Monster High Barbie box, you know, like, it's just whatever. It's just like such a generic packaging style that they could use it for any one of their doll lines. And they do. But yeah, overall these dolls are pretty, but not worth the $40 that they're going to cost. That's another thing. Mattel always overprices things. $40 is just too much for these dolls. They're well made, but they only have one outfit, a pair of sunglasses, and a fabric purse. The fabric purse is nice, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they didn't, like, make, like, plastic purses and plastic hats and stuff. It's nice that they have actual fabric accessories. But the box is just so empty, you know? And for $40, it's just like, is this the best they could have done? I don't know. I don't like to complain too much. Okay, who am I kidding? Yes, I do. But overall, these are nice, but just the original Mycene dolls are so much better. I have a couple in my room that stare at me while I make videos. I got the Splashy Sheet collection, 3 out of 4, and I have Masquerade Madness Chelsea. All of them look nicer than these 3 do. You know? They cost me more because I had to get them secondhand, but still, I digress. Overall, I do like these dolls, and I want to get Chelsea. I want to buy Chelsea at the very least. She's just my favorite Mycene character, so I want to get her and compare her to some of her older dolls that I have. And Barbie, I like this Barbie. I'd say that I like her better than the original Barbie that was released for Mycene, so I want her as well. Madison, I don't know, I just feel so underwhelmed by her. Like, she could have been a lot cuter had she stuck more closely to her concept art, but it really feels like they botched her in the last second, you know? Like, again, her butterfly top looks like it's made out of paper. It looks very thin and cheaply made. It just disappoints me. So yeah, to recap, we've got a G3 Nefera doll releasing soon. Here's her concept artwork and what we can roughly expect her doll to look like, most likely. We're getting some G3 or G1 pet keychains. We don't know which generation this is for. We don't have a way of knowing. And then we're also going to get a boutique hotel playset for $100 next year. It sounds cool. And then we have the Mycene dolls that we just talked extensively about. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I don't think I missed anything this time, but who knows? Maybe I forgot something else again. Oh, that Monster High fashion designer playset. The one that comes with the mannequin. I forgot to talk about that, but you know what? We're just gonna leave that. I don't need to talk about it, so yeah. Basically, we're done. So yeah, I don't know why I'm struggling to end this video. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one.